Hey, 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 look, I gotta thank God without, bro, I wouldn't be. I started with a half, now I keep a couple keys. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Money don't grow on trees, but trust I keep a forest. And I grew up the forest, dogs, so what's your excuse? I flip bags out the street in my daily commute. The south side to the east, dog, the north side to the west. If I make it back from Cali, thank God, cause I'm blessed. And I never got caught. Dog, I never broke laws. I put pause on motherfuckers just for running their jaws. Like what you heard about me? Well, you gonna see. I don't play with disrespect, dog. Nah, me. I'm from California, I ain't. At the end of the day, we flip bags, bang rags, fuck minimum wage. Bro, I grew up a bastard. It's only right. I'm a rapper. Was always good with mathematics. That's only right. I out trapping. I put work. I put parts. I made it out the slugs city now where you gotta keep guns. That's Phoenix, dog. The meanest weapon hotter than the sun. And I ain't the only one, dog. We all got clips, but my clip don't jam. This that Russian stick. AK-47 just to rush a bitch. I got bitches for sale. I ain't talking about hoes. I made my first 10 grand up some tubbies and bums, niggas. On some tubbies and bones, I have my little nigga coming up your house with some bowls. Pull up with the members and you know what's the goal. You better not play with big bro. Have niggas right at your throat. She keep talking about her nigga, but she know he a hoe. Doing false move and you know we on froze. Raised not to fold. No, this ain't nothing I chose. AK with the stick and it came from big bro. We get it in by the low. Yeah, that's all that we know. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home. Get my mama home. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home. Look, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm trying to give up on the wood, so the road is a joint. But if you got a wood, that's good. You know, I ain't tripping. Sometimes I'm alone. I catch myself reminiscing. The essence of your spirit is righteous. I love to listen. I'd be really grateful to love you from this position. Making sure you actually happy, my favorite mission. It bothered me inside to see you wear disguise. Maybe you don't blame me. The heavens when I demise. Coping mechanisms be cutting off all the ties. Spend a long time distinguishing all the lines. See it. Just want some purpose, reason to be nervous. Seeing it make you put some on these most important searches. Feel it in your cervix, yeah, but not to where it's hurt. Yeah. Telling clown niggas, you ain't never like the circus, yeah. You be in my dreams, yeah. Be picking teams. You and me against the world. What the fuck they need? I'm gonna cause a scene and they try to get between. It's perfect little thing of ours. Shorty, you ain't seen the stars. I'm gonna give you everything. Thousands on your wedding ring. Saying prayers on our knees, manifesting better things. Baby, I got what you need. Blessing, so I'm blessing you. I never wanna leave. I'm stressing, which is stressing you, protecting you, my need. You everything I need. I swear you a different breed. Oh, 2024, we get into a bag, man. My mindset done elevated. Check it out, look. Hey. Hold on my tree, I've been thinking about my mom. Honestly, I'm still fucked up about rap. Got me thinking about my dad. I ain't haven't been the past. Life been moving fast and it don't ever go as planned. That's why I'm hella proud to pick that camera up. I remember my first he picked the hammer up. Cause in I hope you know I'm praying for you every single day. Every time we talk on FaceTime, I see my uncle Bay. Then I start thinking about Don. He could keep on going on. I let too many people try to fit him in one song. If you with me, then you with me, and I hope you sing along. 20K on taxes, Burberry in my glasses. I look like stuffing money in a wrong slide to the bank. This brand all legal. K up, not at all. We ain't equal. You should see the fucking views. Scenery immaculate. I'm stacking at 24. Said I'm done with this rapping shit. 25. Just checked 25 last month. I think I picked his fucking mic back up. Wow. 35th to 19. My boy, where that cash at? Bitch in my cash app. Talking about a repost. I got hella cheat codes. Gotta be my people. I was peeping through that people because I see the other side. What I'm about to tell you, dog, it really blew my mind. Think about it, brother, before you try to say I'm lying. I was only planning 10, but I passed that as 10. When you get money, you don't care about advantage. I can't rub a past kid, make paper back, live hit the bank like an addict. I have it, I ain't running out. I'm the type of motherfucker that keeps spending in the drum, dog. I got it figured out. Hey, keep going, dog. Keep doing what you're trying to do. It took 3 years for me to make 20 bands off the dogs. You feel me? It took 3 years. It took me three seasons of storage boards to finally tell my girl, hey, get up, we gonna go get a unit. We made more than I ever did at work. You know what I mean? And guess what? I got let go this year. It don't even matter. I made it happen. 2024, I lost my job. Ah, boo. It don't really matter though. Last year I learned voodoo. Long live Raj. I miss you. I'm still a G. Only difference is I am no longer a victim. 100 grand, I predicted and I did it. And you know what that means. Now I'm focused on the million every day. I thank God just because we love it. To all my little brothers, you got it. Just stay committed. And all I need is Kevin Dunn. That's 100. Yeah. Just they the ones who had me when I had nothing. Yeah. They the ones who held it down. And now I'm son. Yeah. So who you think I'm putting on? Like, come on. About all they don't even know. This ain't nothing like Joel that you heard before. This is everything I prayed for. Why you think I'm ready to finally jump to the other side of that table? I'm hanging down rich now, yeah, we all up. My bitch got the fist now, yeah, she dolled up. Ben had the fish scale, you niggas all cut. I been past 100, hope you niggas keep up. And I ain't slowing down, y'all ain't messing with me. When a nigga had last, y'all wasn't checking on me. And I still cut a deal if you talking about three. Said I still cut that deal if you talking about three.
Sheesh. Let's go, man. Let's go. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Shout out to my brother Joe Avy for that song. I really, we up now, and that's awesome of him to create that, art, because rap is definitely art, man. When an artist, really spills their soul, they really go all into it, and they do their best to accomplish whatever that lyric or that, to feel the music, okay, to feel the beat. And one thing that I like to compare that to is day trading. All right. Because this is, at the end of the day, this is an art. This is something, that a skill set. Rapping is a skill. You got to have skill because you're thinking vocabulary is great and all that good, great stuff. And in order to have those kind of skills, you got to do them every day, or you got to just be blessed with it. Okay. Either you're doing it consistently or you're just blessed with it. Okay. And today, everybody's blessed with the opportunity. Everybody is blessed. All right, y'all. Everybody is blessed with the opportunity to overcome any obstacle, overcome discipline, overcome structure, overcome trend, overcome these quarter levels, so we could teach you guys exactly what and how we make money here in this market. Okay. So you already know it's your boy Suave Flex, man. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining here. Sunday, June 21st, Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers out there, man. Shout out to my wife for making me a father. It always starts with the woman. That's what we need in order to create these beautiful children that we have. And that's what makes us, even better fathers, when we're here and we're present with them to adore the opportunity. And, some people don't get that opportunity, which is okay. Whatever you're going through, I pray for you, and, I hope all gets well. And hey, let's get it. All right. Again, we're gonna go straight into this. All right, guys. You guys know how I like to start. We start on this 4 hour chart. I took away all things, but last week was a great week. I think it was an amazing week, guys. Withdrew $1,000, which is great. All past profits don't guarantee future results. I want you guys to understand that. And it's because we follow and we're disciplined, guys. We follow and we're disciplined. I tell you guys every day, you guys got to really, really, really focus on when to trade and when not to trade. Not only that, when to just get in and get out. I've learned my lesson, and that's why I tell you guys every time we get on this call. All right, but 4 hour chart, we're talking about the trend right now. What do you guys see? What do you guys see, honestly? Market open at what time? What time did it open? You guys know? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat know? Okay, no worries. Right here, Sunday, June 21st. Look at that. Tells you right there. I told 1400. Do you guys know what time 1400 is? 2 p.m. So I think everything just switched actually. Because if this market is opening up at 1400, it used to open up at 1500, which was 3 p.m. So you guys might have said 3. Some of you guys might have said 2, which is cool. Um, and I want you guys to understand that every single time. Because if you ask me, hey, why is the market closed? You should not be trading, and you should definitely be talking to me or Joe so we could understand and help you what's going on. Okay. And yes, believe there has been individuals. We're not calling out names, but it's okay. I just need you guys to understand when the market is open and when the market is closed. That's one thing for sure. Okay. So if we're following this right now, guys, if we're looking at this right now, okay, it's hard to tell. Because look at this. We just got this big ass candle for an uptrend. And then we got this big ass candle for what? A downtrend. Just wiped out people. Okay. So what makes me believe is what? We wanted to fill this gap right here. All this right here wanted to be filled. And we could even bring it higher. So this could just we gold could play games. And I want you guys to understand that. That thing could be right there in this level. Okay. Because look at the next gap up here. All right. And if you guys are like, what is he talking about? Gap? What is he saying? All right. Let me take these away. Okay. Quarter levels are going to be the orange lines. Okay, guys? Those are your quarter levels. So when we teach TSQ, we're teaching trend, structure, quarter level. And now we're teaching you what? Right now, we're teaching you 4 hour trend. We always follow the trend on the 4 hour. Let's follow that. Okay. With the 4 hour, we know that we're what? We're kind of in this in between, like a little of what we call consolidation. Okay. So if we're in this consolidation and we're in this, kind of like, I don't know where the market's going, then what? Let's go to the 30-minute and let's really find our structure. Okay. So if market opened what? Right here, Sunday, 1400. So yeah, it does say 15. I was wondering why it said 14. So it is 1500. It is 3 p.m., guys. I know I wasn't tripping. Honestly, I was like, what the hell? But on the 4 hour, it says 1400, which is cool because it like I don't know why it glitches like that. Honestly, I can't even tell you. But on the 30-minute, you guys see the structure where it happened. Look at that. Respected all this right here. Okay. Respected all this. And how would you have found that? You could have either used that or you could have used this for like a good support level. So you're looking what trend structure. Structure is like, okay, what can I find? What can I find in this market that's going to help me understand where there's a support and a resistance? Okay, a floor and a ceiling. And if it breaks my ceiling, if it breaks the ceiling, okay, if it breaks this right here, okay, if it breaks the ceiling, then we know what? We're probably going to continue up. Look at that. That's what from right here, 30-minute structure. And you could even catch that on the 15-minute sometimes. Look at that, 1500 right here where we opened. Boom, boom, boom. Respected all this, respected. Because then if it would have went lower, what? And we know that we would have went for a fucking sell. Come on, guys. It's not rocket science. You just need to be kind of doing it all the time. And look, this is a great example of resistance breaking. Look at that. And it's a quarter level. Okay. Exactly what we teach on the 15-minute. CJ, how do I catch Suave? How do I catch an entry? How do I do that? Right here, 15-minute. And if you want to get even, quickie with it, 5-minute. And then look, we're gonna bring up this right quick because look, you could have caught it way down here. If you have what I have right here, you could have caught it way down here. Proby knows. Proby knows. Even if you don't know what these are, you need to get with me. Okay. So I want you guys to understand that this is an opportunity to take. Look at that probe. Told you this is when we could have took the buy. I told you when we were grabbing the grill. I was grabbing the grill. I said, look, bro, I was in a buy like right here, 155. 155 right here. So right here I got in and I got out quick. Quick. And look at that. Look at that, y'all. And look how much pips. Two times, look, from the 250, we'll just say that's 250, 250, another 250. So that's 750 pips. So 700 times 2, 750 times 2. How much is that, guys? You guys do the math. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm pulling out a calculator. 750 times 2. That's 1,500. That's $1,500, guys. It eats me, but it doesn't eat me. Because I know that what I'm teaching fucking works. You got to trust the trade. And if you're in a great amount of profit, what do? We put our fucking stop loss in profit, guys. If you're up, put it in profit. Who cares if you make 15, 20 bucks? Because you know that what? If the trade is hitting, then you know you could catch the next opportunity. There's more pips to catch, y'all. Trust me, you guys should not be losing fucking money. Why are we losing money? Why? If I'm making $1,000, you should be making $1,000 too. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts. If I'm making money, you should be making money. Whoever's here and understanding what we're teaching, you're gonna make money. Okay, let me take this away, guys. Let me go all the way back because this is what we like to do. We like to start from the beginning. All right, to slow it down. Look, TSQ. We teach what? Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Trend, 4-hour chart. We look at that. All right. So when the market opens at 3 p.m., 2 p.m. sometimes because there is daylight savings. So Proby, you weren't wrong. There is daylight savings where the market does open at 2 p.m. Right now, we're in that current daylight savings time where market opens up at 3. Okay. So let's see here. When we teach TSQ, we're teaching 4-hour trend. When market opens, you shouldn't be trading unless you're advanced, unless you have some good indicators and you're looking the indicators that I just showed you guys, then you should be winning. You could have caught this 750 pips. I could have caught that. I was in the trade. I just didn't trust the trade enough for me to say, hey, I'm going to leave it in while I'm moving. Because I wasn't sitting there I just have this ordeal where I got to be sitting at my desk and I got to be trading. I got to understand like, yo, like this is what I'm doing right now. Okay. And I want you guys to understand that's how it should be for you guys. Your trade station. And that's made me money so many times when I'm trading at home and I'm calm and I'm relaxed. I'm not out there doing nothing. I'm calm and relaxed. Sometimes I put the game aside. I don't even try. I just leave it on. Like I just leave the PlayStation noise on because that's relaxing. And then I have some like nice, cool, smooth jazz, whatever playing. But again, when we're looking at this, basically, don't multitask with trading. Yeah, probably you got it. Don't multitask with trading. Don't be mad while trading. Don't be doing crazy shit while trading. Don't be out and about while trading. You got to understand that if you're not in your trading station, don't be trading. If you're not at home relaxing and being able to look at, because you could catch these pips, guys. I'm telling you, there's an opportunity every single time. So right now we know that what Asian session and the Aussie session, what they opened up as a buy session, guys. They opened up as a buy. So that means that the opportunity is what uptrend for right now. Yeah. But then look at this big old candle wiping people out. But look where it's retesting. Look where it's retesting right here. Good support, guys. Look at it broke through. Boom. Like, do I have the idea of this might flip and go up again? Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Bigger buys would what if it breaks this left side over here? If it breaks this side over here, so how would that look, Suave? So if it breaks this side over here, then we know that we're what? We're going up. We're going up inside the moment. Right up here, bro. Come on now. If you know, you know. All right, right here. This is where I see gold. 42.75. Okay. That's gonna be the dead zone. We'll call it the dead zone. All right. If this flips above this, breaks and close, we're seeing it hit 42.75 throughout the week. Okay, it's not gonna happen tomorrow. And it could. It could happen tonight. Shit. It could happen tonight. You never know with gold. But the current trend, if even if we we go to these higher time frames, I'm not gonna teach you guys that though. I want to teach you guys, to catch 50 to 100. That's what we're teaching you guys, y'all. 50 to 100 pips. Trust me. With the correct leverage that we have right now is 250 plus, $250 plus you need in your account if you're going to be trading the way I trade. All right. And look at how it's respecting so heavy on this 30. Look at the structure. Broke, broke and close above this, retesting perfectly right now. So what do we want to see? We want to see this next 30-minute come up above here. So if this next 30-minute, so at 19:30, so at 7:30, if this breaks in, if this next 30-minute closes and stays above that, then yeah, we're golden. And even like, look at that. What makes you think that my indicators, when that 30-minute closes above over here and these 30-minute stays above over here, what makes you think we're not gonna fucking go up, baby? Ah, it's hyping me up because I know that's what's about to happen. We're gonna go Aussie and Asian session buys into London. We're gonna go into if we don't see this breaking close above over here, the 42.25, then we'll probably see London come back over here, retest these areas, and then we'll see that come up all the way. 42.75 is not that far, guys. Look at that. It's not that far. If you think about it on a 30-minute, that could happen in like fucking the next couple of days. That could happen by Monday. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. our time, what? Over there is New York already. That's 6 a.m., baby. And if we go to Forex Factory, I haven't brought this shit up in a long time. If we go Forex Factory and we start looking at news, I mean, there's not that much news, guys. I mean, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing crazy. So we might see gold, go crazy because we also know that I don't think Iran's going to take this peace treaty deal because Israel's still bombing, which is, in these markets, it could be either winning or losing. So, but we catch both, meaning like we could catch the sell or we could catch the buy. All right. And it's very easy to understand this structure. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's staying above right here. This next 30-minute could even come down here. retest a little bit, and then we stay above 41.75. From 41.75, if I stay in at a 0.2 and trust a trade and go for the 1,000 pips up here, that's like almost 2-3 racks, guys, which I think is very possible. And I might swing. That might be a trade that God is going to bless me with, and I give all glory to God. At the end of the day, because that's exactly, how I'm winning. I'm not following my plan, y'all. I'm following God's plan, and that's exactly how we got to do it. All right, y'all. So let's see here. 30-minute structure. 15-minute. Look at that. 15-minute. Look at that. And then what? It closes in 2 minutes. This next 15-minute, I told you guys, this next 30-minute candle. So by 8 p.m., it needs to stay above right here. Okay? It needs to stay above right here. Even if I catch from 41, from 40, even if I catch it right here with a 0.2, that's still $1,500. I'll take 1,500. Shit. Give me that. All right. Give me that. 5 minutes stays above here. We could even catch two. Again, I teach 50 to 100. I might even just stay with the 100 pips. Why be greedy, right? Why be greedy? Even though we know that if the 30-minute crosses, then yeah, I might, not even I might, I will trust that. I will trust that trade. I would trust that trade enough for me to go in there like that. So I want you guys to understand that right here, if it breaks above 4,200 and it stays above here, I would go in for a buy. And if it breaks above here, I'd go in for another buy all the way to 42.75. Okay. I'm not calling out any trades right now. I want to see something happen. I'll probably call out a trade throughout the night or when these candles cross. Let's see here. Because we can catch that 2 minute. I see that right there. Oh. All right. But look, guys, if you guys have any questions, definitely please reach out to me. I want you guys to understand what we teach is definitely a strategic, it's just a strategic way to learn. All right, guys. I'm not here to just give you, fast money, rich money. I want you guys to keep your money and keep compounding it and making sure that you guys are understanding what we're teaching is going to help you. Okay. And it's just only going to take you further. Again, if you have these indicators, like look, they crossed right here. That's already what? From right here when they crossed 41.90. That's 100 pips already, guys. What the fuck? Like 41.89 right now. Like this is 2 minute though. This is like when you really want to get in, get out. 150 to 100. The reason I'm talking 30-minute is if these cross on the 30-minute, look, the new 30-minute candle just started, and look what I just said. Look what no, I'm just kidding. Look, guys. I'm telling you guys, my goal is for it to stay above here. I want it to stay above here. And then by 8 p.m. I want it to, definitely shoot up. Okay. That's the goal. Okay. You guys could catch that probably. I'm gonna say London session. London session is probably gonna be the best session because this 30-minute could even consolidate. It could consolidate, and you guys could just see it just bounce right here. Just bounce, just bounce, just bounce, and then slowly make its way and crash out. By New York session, what do we see happen? Boom, takes off. Okay. Again, anything can happen. If you guys see that break and close above here, I trust the trade. All right. And I see it just, keep going up. All right, y'all. But you already know it's your boy Suave Flex, man. I appreciate y'all for joining, tuning in. This call is just pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty understanding. If you missed it, be sure to tune in again. All right. Next Sunday, 7 p.m. Let's get it.
Wanna be alone if it ain't you, baby. 2024, we get into a bag, man. There's some people. My mind's set them elevated. Check it out. On my Tory, I've been thinking about my mom. Honestly, I'm still fucked up about rock. Got me thinking about my dad. I ain't haven't been the past. Life been moving fast and it don't ever go as planned. That's why I'm hella proud of me pick that camera up. I remember my first he picked the hammer up. Cause in a hope, you know I'm praying for you every single day. Every time we talk on FaceTime, I see my uncle bang. Then I start thinking about Don. He could keep on going on. I let too many people try to fit him in one song. If you with me, then you with me, and I hope you sing along.